So as I was perusing down these social media streets, I said this is enough for me to want to share some sensibility. All right, let's get into it, shall we? So it appears that Latisha Scott of Love and Marriage Huntsville is throwing subliminals, but at who exactly? She said, y'all be thinking y'all got tea on folks. Whole time they just grown, doing what they want to do, and you messy, judgmental, and got no life. I know you effing lying. I know she lying. The way she be in folk business. See, the difference with Latisha is she's very covert, as I've said in other videos in the past. She's clandestine and she tries to fly under the radar with the shady shit that she does, right? Now, it begs the question, who is she referring to? Are you referring to your cast members? Okay. Are you referring to the bloggers, the commentators? Who exactly are you talking about? Now, who is messy is your mammy, Mama Wanda, Miss Shona Wanda, who's messy, who's been throwing grenades and daggers and all types of stuff for quite some time, okay? Now, Tisha, we know you for your works. Now, we know you like to hide behind your mama to do your dirty work. Now, we can't say 1,000% or 100% for certain that Wanda is speaking your thoughts, but I wouldn't be surprised. Allegedly, and in my opinion, again, I can't say 100% for certain, right? But honey, we know that your mama has been on Beyonce's internet, Al Gore's internet, okay? And Keith Lee's internet, dragging and talking about the millimeters, other bloggers, and God knows who else, right? Talking about folk kids and all type of ish. But I'm not gonna go too deep down in that rabbit hole. But I thought it was pretty rich of Tisha to imply that people don't have a life, Miss Copycat and Miss Mimicker herself, okay? Who's wanting to be any and everything other than who she is, right? But I also found it interesting when I was over by Latisha Scott's that her and Mr. Marcel, Mr. Hips himself, are going to be guest panelists for a sixth annual weekend celebration that's hosted by Ronnie and Shamari DeVoe of Belle Biv DeVoe. But the founders are Coach Martez and Wadrina Layton, LPC. So I'm just curious as to what they're going to contribute and offer as it relates to marriage. Okay, and the sanctity of marriage and the faithfulness and the fulsomeness of marriage. I'm just curious, are they going to talk about being a Stepford wife, not having a voice? Okay. Will Marceau allow Tisha to talk? Will he allow her to have a voice without stifling her and let her say her piece? Child, you can't make this stuff up, but I am curious as to what they're going to talk about because it surely ain't about an equal partnership. Okay. Will they discuss him being the head and her being the neck? Because as we know, you surely hadn't valued her opinion in the past, right? Because quiet as it's kept, the only thing that Marceau allegedly seems to value is Tisha's credit to help him fund his business ventures, right? Schultz Enterprises or Schultz Incorporated, whatever the hell it's called. I'm not even going to get into the lawsuits, but we got to keep it cute and say allegedly and in my opinion. I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, I just thought that that was pretty interesting, and I'm curious as to what they will discuss. I'm very curious. And also, I found it quite funny and quite cheeky that Latisha is trying to give the walk, 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 honey. She says that one time I thought I was killing the walk and realized that someone was behind me, laughing out loud, ha 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 ha, and it was Kimmy. And it says, it's always your sister. And the funny thing is, I thought this was really rich in symbolism that Tisha always has to have someone have her back, as opposed to trying to be a queen who can stand on her own and alone as needed and when needed. That's not to say you can't rely on your village. You can't have people have your back in certain circumstances, but at a certain time, you got to reign supreme and do your own thing without always relying on someone to catch you if you fall, so to speak, right? So again, I found this rich in symbolism because as we know, Love and Marriage Huntsville, she expected Kimmy to be her end-all be-all and to offer a level of friendship and loyalty that she herself never offers anyone. Because we know that Tisha in the past, allegedly, and in my opinion, okay, she seemingly exhibits covert narcissistic symptoms, meaning she's self-absorbed and it's all about her. Me, Miss Victim at times. And she's expecting people, again, to have her back But she didn't always have everybody else's back because Lord knows we know how she harassed the hell out of Melody wanting to know her business in those earlier seasons about her and Martell back when they were married and when they were separating, wanting to know all the intricate details, not having any empathy for Melody going through a tumultuous divorce and separation, or at the time she was still with her ex-husband as he was cheating and treating her like ish, okay? But we know she overcame all that. But saying all that to say, Tisha, you didn't have any empathy for the fact that Melody needed space at that time. It was all about you knowing her tea, okay? Did you not have a life back then wanting to know all of Melody's tea? Wanting to know all of her business, as you said in this post, that people are just living their lives, right? But y'all think y'all got the tea. Y'all don't have a life. Child, don't get cute now because we remember when, Tisha. All right. So anyway, I just thought that this was apropos and it was mighty rich of her to imply this. Anyway, child, Tisha, sit down somewhere, child, and tell your mama stop gossiping, stop dragging folk needlessly. But anyway, y'all drop down in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think. I thought that was really rich of Latisha. So anywho, also, y'all drop down. Y'all let me know. Will you guys be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville May 4th when the new season airs? I've seen to where some people said that they will not be watching it. I plan on watching it as of now. That may change, but the only reason I will be watching it is in support of Melody Cherie because she will be on the show. The only reason. And the minute she decides to do a mass exodus, stage left, I'm out, right? But as always, continue to support the sister, Dr. Melody Cherie, and her various business ventures, her skincare line, 7thAvenueBeauty.net, her hair care line, master classes with Melody, her speaking engagements, and also support her partnership with Shanita Foster as they are helping out in Africa. Alrighty, this is Sensibility Speaks. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop down in the comments because I'm sure I probably left out some endeavors. Alrighty, bye-bye. My regular, I'm talking